Hey, hi, hello teacher friends. I have been keeping a little secret from you here on YouTube. So, are you ready to find out what my exciting announcement is? Okay, here's a little sneak peek. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know all of this, but if you do not, I am changing my classroom theme to the tropical theme of my dreams, and aloha kindergarten. I am going back to kindergarten, my favorite grade on earth, and I am so excited. So I thought today I'd sit down, I'd share some of the things I've prepped over the summer that I've been working on, because next week I go back and it is officially time for back to school mode, back to school season. So if you're interested in seeing the things I prepped for like meet the teacher night, student gifts, teammate gifts, all those fun things, and some freebies sprinkled in, this is the video for you. Okay, let's kick it off with this. I did create this little Aloha kindergarten sign, but I also made this little sign this summer, and it says it's my first day of kindergarten and it's my last day of kindergarten, because I think it's cute to have like a first and last day picture to give to families at the end of the year. So I think I'm gonna have the littles take a picture with this and this, but let me know which one is your favorite, because I'm having a hard time deciding. All right, another thing I prepped that I am so excited about, and the internet received very well. Everyone was very excited about this over on TikTok, and it is my back to school gift for my students. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is one of our favorite books every year. Even when I taught first grade, my littles loved it. So I made these little cute gifts, and it's alphabet cookies, and it says Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, I'm glad you're in our classroom. And the cookies are nut free, which is great, so I don't have to worry about any allergies or anything. But I have my little bowl of these ready to go for meet the teacher night. This is a freebie that I think you are going to love. I made some fun little bookmarks for my students to enjoy. I know for a fact that the smiley face thing is a major trend right now. It's in all the classrooms, so I thought these books would be fun, these bookmarks would be fun to pass out to my kinders when we get our book boxes, kind of get them excited about reading and library time. So that's what these are for, and I love them. Okay, the next thing is for my new kinder team. I have 3 teammates, and I was just kind of trying to think of something creative. I don't really like to do the typical gift giving thing. Gift giving is my love language, and so when I saw these markers, I was so excited. They were $4.97 from Walmart. I know a lot of people were saying they were like $12 at their Walmart, but I found these for $4.97 in the back to school section. And so I made this little tag that said, I'm so glad that our team just clicks. Happy first day of school. So this will be my little back to school gift for my teammates this year. And speaking of back to school gifts and back to school like welcoming things, I am getting 3 new teachers at our school this year, which is very exciting, and then we are also getting a new instructional coach. So I created 4 little baggies of goodies, and these were fairly cheap to put together, just something to make them feel welcome and excited to be in our building and let them know we're glad they're there. So everything I put inside of here, I will tell you where it's from. So first thing, Color of Kindness markers. I was so excited they have markers this year because I love the crayons. So I got them a pack of markers. I got them a pack of the Color of Kindness crayons, which if you want to pause and read the names on these, I don't know if you can even see that. But the names on these are so incredibly sweet, so I love those. I also found the cutest, you're not gonna believe this, I found these at Dollar Tree, and they're so cute. They're little smiley face keychains. I am just in love. So I picked one of these, and the little confetti actually moves. So I grabbed one of those for each of them. And then inside the baggie, I love giant paper clips. If you have followed me in any capacity for any amount of time, giant paper clips are like my favorite school supply. I'm obsessed. So I gave each of them a pack of 5 giant paper clips, and these came in sets of I think 12 from Hobby Lobby, and then just like a little variety of sweet treats, because everybody loves a little sweet pick-me-up, especially that first week of school when you realize how absolutely exhausting it is during back to school season. And then I made this little tag that said, I'm so glad you joined our school family, wishing you the most amazing year with your students. Hugs, Brianna, which is me. So that's a little tag, and then it's all just gonna go in this little baggie, and I'll put it in their mailbox as a nice little way to welcome them. Next on the list of things that I prepped for the upcoming school year are these little lunch cards that I made. They do come in several colors, which I thought would make it easier for my tinies to identify which one was theirs. So I went ahead and printed these out, and I didn't type their name and lunch number because I don't have my class list yet. Actually, let me know in the comments down below when you get your class list, because we don't get ours until like the night before, if not the hour before Meet the Teacher. So I'm gonna write them on here because it changes so much and I want to be able to reuse these. So made these, printed these, and I'm excited to have them all up and ready to go. And then the next items, I got this little bucket of stamps from rubberstamps.com, and I'll give you a little preview of what those look like, but I love these because you can personalize them. And so I'm going to use them for a ton of different things in my classroom, but I thought I would show you what they look like and how I customize them. So this first one here, I'm just going to use on student papers. It says, Mrs. Frizzell, great work, and it looks like me in the most way it can look like me, so I feel like it's pretty accurate. I'm excited about that, and I think the tinies will think that's so cool too. And then this next one says, a note from Mrs. Frizzell, and these I am going to put on my students' little outside note card things I'm going to give them, because I'm going to use them for Happy Mail for students to take home, and I just think this is a cute way to customize that. The next one in the bucket is a crowd favorite for sure, and it says, this book belongs to Mrs. Frizzell. That's me, it's my face again. And of course I picked up books this summer. Are you one of those people that you just cannot resist a good children's book? So I picked up some books this summer, and they needed some kind of identifier that they belong to me. And then this is the final stamp in the collection. It has my name on it, which is great for when students are taking papers back and forth from home and school, because if there are many kiddos in the household, papers get mixed up. It's probably kind of confusing for the grown-ups in the house. So I love this. It has my name. It says, show your work, correct and return, check spelling, print neater, or parent signature. There are lots of different options on here. Obviously, these type of things are fitting for different grade levels. Apply them and use them as you wish, but I think I'm going to use these for a little sticky note that I will staple to a paper and then have the students take home that paper if need be. I personally see myself using the print neater or the parent signature. Obviously, if the parent part pertains to my family, if it doesn't, I will not be using that. I will use a different alternative. But yeah, I'm really excited about these stamps, and I'm excited to put them to use in my kinder classroom this year. If you are interested in any of these stamps at all, I will have them linked down below for you to check out. Again, you can personalize your avatar, your name, the fonts that you choose, the colors even. I was so tempted to use pink for everything because I love a pink moment, but I did not do that. So I figured the black was a little more versatile, but maybe in the future you will be seeing some pink stamps on here soon. Last year, something I did not do was prep student birthday bags ahead of time. It was the first year I have never done that, and I regretted it so much because I was scrambling every day trying to figure out like whose birthday it was, what I needed, what I didn't have, and I don't want to do it ever again. So I prepped all my birthday bags ahead of time. They're just white paper bags. I made this little tag, and I will show you what I put inside. So again, nothing fancy, just a nice white paper bag. And then these I am so excited about, and I think the tinies will be too. They are scented food squishies, and oh my gosh, aren't they so cute? I can't even pick a favorite. I mean, I love the popcorn, the donut, the pizza, like they're all just so cute. So I think the tinies will love those. A cute little happy birthday pencil, because who doesn't love a happy birthday pencil with a fun eraser on top? And then there is a tiny little lollipop in here. I think these are so fun. They're like little magical like unicorn horns. They're so cute. And then the last thing is this freebie bookmark I found on TPT, and it is precious. So all those things are inside of their little baggie for them, and all tucked away with a little label and ready to be passed out at any point during the school year. Next thing is a quick one to share, so I'll just go ahead and share these really fast. I bought a pack of scrapbooking paper that matched like my colors, my aesthetic, and these I love for hanging student work and displaying it. I have cinder block walls, so it's really easy to hot glue these up there. I put a little clip with the students' names on it. Adorable, and it holds their work all year. So love this, and I got them all laminated and ready to go for the year. This next item was not a necessity. It was a funsy project, but I'm really glad I did it because I love how it turned out. So I designed these posters, and Walgreens was having a sale where you could get poster prints for $1.99, which is a bargain. And so I printed out my posters that I had created, and they say, in this class we are a family. This one says you matter, and then the last one I did was be the nice kid, and I love them. I'm gonna hang them up probably over in my like teacher area behind my desk, and I think they'll just be a nice cute reminder. I got the frames from Michael's for $6.99 I think a piece, so they were really cheap, but I love one that they're cheap, but also too I liked the hanging options. I think this will be really easy to hang on the wall, so excited about those. Again, not a necessity, but I love them and they make me happy. The classroom management strategy I'm excited to try out this year is bucket fillers. I've heard so many good things about it. I've seen so many great ideas about it, and I wanted to give it a go. I'm all about the positive reinforcement, and I think this is just like a sweet, meaningful way to reinforce the good that we see every day in our students. So I bought these on sale from Hobby Lobby in like a pack of 4, I think, and then I used my Cricut to make the little number hearts on here, and I think they are so precious. I'm gonna get command strips and hang them, or command hooks and hang them, and you'll see all that during classroom setup. Who's excited for classroom setup videos? And I'm really excited to see how this goes. Hopefully they're pretty durable. I wanted to get these versus like the 10 buckets because they're plastic, and I just thought, one, they'll make less noise if they fall, and 2, hopefully they won't get like as beat up if they do fall or anything. So yeah, made these. All right, now let's go to the more like academic-y kind of side of things. So I prepped my welcome to Kinder folders, and I have found from my experience doing Meet the Teacher, folders are just so well received by families. It's something they appreciate. It's so overwhelming for them to take home like stacks of papers and things, and if they have multiple kiddos, they have multiple classrooms and lots of stuff, and so folders are just the way to go. My organizational heart loves this. Do you need to do it? No. Does it make my life easier and the lives of my families easier? Yes. So these were little labels I actually found on TPT. Everything will be linked down below if you want to check it out, but they were a freebie name tag, but I shrunk them down and turned them into little labels and printed them on like sticky label sheets and cut them out. So they say welcome to Kinder, super cute, so they know what grade level it is. Bright yellow folder, so it is easy to find when they take it home and set it down on the counter. And then here is a little preview of what is inside. I will show you what I can while also protecting like student privacy and my privacy. So this little packet here, on this side is everything that needs to go home. I'm gonna put like a please sign and return sticker and then leave it home sticker over here. So on the side, that is everything that my students, families need to take home and fill out. I have found if you have parents and guardians send back the forms like the first day of school and you have some kind of incentive for that, it seems to be filled out in a much more meaningful way versus having them rush to fill things out. So this little packet of things came from Miss Riley's Happy Campers, and I just loved all of the options in here, like what do you want to know, or what do you want me to know about your child and stuff. Okay, and then I bought another packet that came from Teaching in the Tongass, and I hope I said that right. I probably didn't, but anyways, I loved her file of things, like loved her file of things, so I will definitely link that down below. But I thought this was such a good idea, family contact, and parents and guardians can choose to sign up for it, and then if they would like to have information and phone numbers for families to connect with them and do play dates or parties or things like that, that's awesome. And so that was on there, especially in kinder if families don't know each other yet. It's a great way to build a community outside of our classroom. So that is everything that will be on the please fill out and bring back to me side of the folder. Okay, this side of the folder is the funsy side, and it has a couple different things. So one of the things that I stick in here, obviously it is not expected. I feel like that should go without saying. Anyone in education knows it should go without saying. But it's a little freebie I found on TPT a couple years ago and have just enjoyed. Help us have an amazing year, and it's a link to our Amazon wish list if families wish to donate to it or are able to donate to it. That is in there. some families typically ask for it anyways, so it's just a nice way to have that tucked in there for them. This is my Meet the Teacher letter. I don't have anything on here that is like super personal information. So I did design this. I think it's so vibrant and fun and cheerful, which I love. My favorites contact me about me, all that type of stuff, and my little pictures so they can get to know their teacher for this year. And this is a must if you teach tinies. I think it is just so important to have, and I had students in the past that have had like sensory struggles, and it's difficult for them to put on clothing they're not familiar with or they're uncomfortable with. So this is just so important. I cannot recommend this enough. It is a change of clothes bag, and so I always provide the Ziploc bag and just a little note. This is a freebie, again on TPTL link, but I have my students put this in their backpack and they just leave it in the bottom of their backpack all year. It has been a lifesaver more times than I can count. It's worth spending the money on the Ziploc baggies in my opinion. And yeah, I think it's the best teacher tip I can give you ever. The next thing on here is birthday policy. I just explained like you can bring in birthday treats, they have to be prepackaged, yada yada. The next page is our classroom schedule, which I'm not going to share for privacy reasons. I can't share this. It is our book order form, and I know a lot of the time flyers don't make it home with my little humans, and so I'm going to send this home, and that way if they want to get a jump start on ordering, that is in there as well. So that's everything kind of on like the funsy take it home and you don't have to send it back thing, except for this will go in their backpacks, but it's not personally a form I will need. Last couple items are things I prepped to make my school year academically much smoother, and I'm very, very excited about this first resource. It is from Sweet from Kindergarten, and I still need to make my little label and binder cover stuff. But we use Haggerty every day, and I praise Haggerty. I will scream it from the rooftops. I think it is so, so beneficial to kids of all ages. We use it K through 5 in my elementary building, and I love it. It's a district-wide thing, and it's just so good. It is so, so good. And so this is kind of like her version of Haggerty, and I am excited to use it. It has your like phonemic awareness warm-up. I'm going to use it at the start of every day during small group time. It has all your things planned out. I just put them in little things, these things, I can't remember what they're called, and I'm gonna have it to be able to flip through and use, and just very excited about that. So I think that was a purchase that was well worth it, and I will keep you updated on how that works for my small groups. One thing you need to know about me is that I am a paper planner kind of gal. I love a paper pencil moment. I love writing things down. I love notes and lists and things of that variety, and I just have found that I am more likely to use resources if they are organized and available versus me having to print them. So I was tired of wasting money on things I wasn't using, so this year I'm switching it up and making sure I have resources accessible at my fingertips and ready to go. So I made little binders for every month of our school year, and I think they turned out so cute. I'm so excited about these. So inside of here I've just been putting activities and things that I will use during that month of the school year, and like this one has some like beginning of the year activities, but then I also put in here like all of my information forms for next year. So I'm not going on and digging and trying to print, because sometimes I do like different resources from different creators, and I don't like digging through all the bundles looking for what I need. So this might be a little old school. I guess I'm a little old school in that way, but I love this so far, and I'm really excited to see how much easier and how much more accessible the things I have purchased and created are to me by using this system. And if you can see this gigantic bundle of all these things, this is another thing that was like a labor of love project. It took me quite a few hours to put together, but I am excited about it. And there is this resource from Drop In Knowledge with Heidi, and they are sound boxes, but they are just like themed. If you can see, there are different themes for the school year, and I think it's just a fun way to keep, oh my goodness, let me set this down. I just think it's a fun way to keep students engaged is what I was saying, and excited about stuff, and I think that the little things do matter to kids, and they do notice those, and I want to do, you know, everything I can to make phonics as exciting for them as possible, because obviously I love phonics because I teach tiny humans, and that's a huge part of our like content that we teach, but I just want to make, you know, learning to read and write as exciting and fun for them as I can. So that was a labor of love, something I'm very glad I did and I will have for years to come, and they're all in these amazing little pockets and ready to be pulled out at any time. So that's not everything, not even close, that I've prepped for back to school season, but I hope it was helpful. I hope it was fun. I hope you got some good ideas. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you would like to stick around for my journey to kindergarten this year, back to the happiest place on earth, I would love to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button on this video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye!
Feeling so small.